Yeah, Matt, it is September the 8th. Right, so me and you haven't yet bumped into each other, but yeah, it's alright to see that you have started at Reading College. But, who is this Edward guy? I'm not being taught by him. I'm being taught by a different teacher who has actually got quite a few credits to his name on IMDb. He's got like 112 cinematographer credits, which is decent. But yeah, I don't know who this Edward guy is. But you did say you're doing, I don't know, are you doing level 2 or level 3? That's something I'd like to know. Because I'm doing level 3. But anyway, yeah, glad you're there, and see you on Wednesday, most likely. But yeah, how has my start to college life been? Well, yesterday was alright. Basically, just literally all yesterday was a teacher deciphering where the hell we are, and how well we did last year. If the old teacher was still there, without a shadow of a doubt, we'd have gone into it a lot quicker. But today, yesterday was a full day pretty much, so nothing really to report. But today was a weird day. Basically, the teacher has such a busy schedule that he had to go away today, and probably tomorrow as well. So on the second day of year 2, the teacher isn't in, and then the supply teacher forgot. So we were outside the room, the TV studio, for about an hour waiting for him. No one arrived, so we ended up going out and talking to the other people in the media, and they said, "Sorry, the supply teacher forgot, you can have the day off." Alright, so, but basically we went to see Suicide Squad, me and a few people, not because of me, I didn't suggest it, they suggested it, and I was like, alright, got nothing else to do. So, yeah, that was unexpected, and really probably should have actually been doing college work, but, oh well, don't have any because it's only the second day. Hopefully it's not like this the whole year. Fingers crossed. Please don't be like this the whole year. It's the most important year yet of my education. Year 8, fine, you can miss out lessons, but year 13, no. So I just wanted to point out, settings on your audio, probably your camera, because I don't think editing software defaults its audio to a low level like that, but you need to change your camera audio so it's a lot louder, because your last 3 vlogs have been incredibly quiet. Luckily I got pretty loud headphones, so I could hear it, but just a little heads up, the audio is pretty low. But yeah, movie review, because I can't think of anything else to talk about. Nothing really has happened in the last week. I'm just trying to think. Oh yeah, England got a jammy 1-0 win against Slovakia. 94th minute, whatever. Freaking hell. That's so jammy to get that result, really. Should have been 0-0. But either way, yeah, they won. And Wales won 4-0. And that's pretty much everything I can report for the last week. It's just ridiculous. Ridiculously slow week for me. Right, so movie review time. So, yeah, I was going to review The Martian before this afternoon, but I guess I'm going to have to put that as a reserve movie because I'm reviewing every movie I see at the cinema this year, and Suicide Squad is one you actually did sort of recommend a review, that is, not the movie. So I'm going to do that, and it's fresh in my mind, and I'm going to be a bit of a spoiler for the result of the review, but I should really do it tonight before I forget everything. So Suicide Squad is basically DC's third film, and that is DCCU, which is not included in The Dark Knight. It is included in the 2 Superman films and Suicide Squad. So basically, a few of the villains that you never heard of are have been selected to take care of this sort of goddess thingy that is... What was that goddess doing again? Wait, I'm actually trying to refresh myself on the story. They were a villain trapped, but they got back somehow, and they are destroying a subway station in Gotham, and that's about it. I think they had a bomb of some sort, which would take out technology, but... Ah! I remember now, they said we don't want any technology, so they want to destroy all technology. That's what their aim was. So basically, they wanted to use Superman, so they chose villains instead. Why they didn't choose Batman is beyond me, but... Anyway, yeah, they had villains from that. So you've really got 5 villains, really, who are the main characters. Then you have one character who probably should be the villain, and you have the villains themselves. And then all the rest are just boring human characters, army officials, that. So, there are a lot of characters to introduce, so I'll just say the one character who should really have been a villain. Okay, I'll introduce the 5 vigilantes first. You have Harley Quinn, Margot Robbie, repulsive, really repulsive, but attractive at the same time. It's a really weird mix, who is actually, I think, probably fiance of the Joker, I'm not sure, but yeah, her voice did grind on me at times, don't know why, they could have got a better voice for it. Then you have Deadshot, Will Smith. I do like Will Smith, and this is no exception. He's pretty cool, and he can shoot anything first try, apart from one target in the movie, but yeah, other than that he shoots everything fine. Then you have the Human Croc, or whatever it is, which is basically I don't know, is it a hybrid of some sort? Who is pretty much the comic relief. He can barely form words, but sort of like the Gort from Guardians of the Galaxy of this movie. And then you have Boomerang, who literally did nothing. And then you have the Flame guy, I can't even remember his name. And he did do a bit, but he's a really uninteresting character. Out of all of those, the only one I think I'll probably remember is the Human Croc, because Will Smith is not even enough. Then you have the villains. Good God, are they forgettable. Literally, it's a goddess. How creative can you be? But no, she took over the body of a army officer's wife, and the army officer's in charge of the villains, and they get taken over, and they are destroying technology of some sort, and they are really weak. They do absolutely nothing. You're not sure what their plan is, and there is a massive plot hole involving our heart, which I'll reveal later. Before I say the character, there really should have been the villain, the Joker. He's in this movie, and everyone's saying he's not in it enough. As a Joker, he's not nearly as good as any of the others they've had. He's probably the worst Joker I could think of that I've seen. But probably the best character's movie, even if he's the worst Joker. And he should have been the villain. He was really just like kind of a foil from time to time to sort of rescue Harley Quinn, but not even really get close. And sort of he rescues her once and then never really comes back again. Apart from the very end, which is sort of pointless. He should have been the villain, really. Like, how awesome would it have been if they went up against one of their own, rather than this goddess? Did Joker even need to be in the movie, if he's not the villain? I don't think he did. But, yeah, overall the characters, there's so many, but none of them are memorable. I don't think I remember a single one of them. The story's also forgettable, and there's also a massive plot hole involving, alright, spoiler alert, there's the heart of the goddess is stolen by like the person who's sort of in charge of the whole plan, and basically the goddess can't function properly without the heart or whatever. Surely she shouldn't function at all without the heart, but anyway, so yeah, basically she has the heart, goddess can't go back to it without full power without the heart, and she'll be evil. Why don't you destroy the heart? It is easy to destroy because Deadshot squeezed it, or no, it wasn't Deadshot, it was the, well, he did shoot it, and the other guy, the army officer, crushed it at the end, so you could destroy it. Why didn't you? Why did you not destroy the heart before it was stolen? You had it for a demonstration, and that was about it. Why didn't you destroy it? She's obviously the most dangerous out of all of them. Yeah, basically that is a really big fault with the movie in my opinion. And it does really drag on me, you know, plot holes. Let's be honest here. Was there really anything that good? The action wasn't as good as Batman v Superman. Not nearly as good. Can't think of it. I really don't like this movie. I seem to sort of have something I enjoy. I don't know if it's the camaraderie of them or some of the actions are alright, but no ingenious shots or anything. I really do not like this movie actually. Like, I mean, I know I really sound like a shock, but I thought I was going to give it like a far from the worst, far from the best, but speaking in a review sense, it's not very good, is it? Like, it's not very good. It's pretty bad. The thing is I, on IMDb, on the first day of previews, I looked at Suicide Squad and it had 9.9. How did that movie get a 9.9? That means 99 people out of 100 gave it a 10 out of 10. In the first, like, day. Obviously now it's dropped down to a 6.8. Personally, I think it's probably a 4 out of 10. But, yeah, how did it get a 9.9 on the first day? Like, it is worse than Batman v Superman. Somehow, DC have not had a good film in 3 films. Freaking ridiculous. That was a bit of a weird day for me. And, yeah. Sorry about this kind of weird review, but it's just kind of hit me. This movie is awful. I'm actually thinking about moving the rating down because I think I'm just being too generous. But I'm going to leave it at that, Matt. I'll see you for your vlog on Saturday, and yeah, thanks for watching.